Hey guys, how are you all doing? It is Jaff Master Flash. Welcome back. So, this is a WOR social race. This was for guys who run with line only. Round Bahrain, it's a 50% race, obviously everything on, as if it was a league race. And here we go. So, as you can see, I'm looking down, I'm looking all around, and I'm not realizing what's going on, why I'm so slow through the sectors and everything else. And yeah, if you look to the bottom right hand corner, you'll see there's no ERS on. Yeah, I know, right? I'm an auntie. I knew that the mediums around here were down about a second, about 1.1 seconds slower than the softs. But whatever happened, I knew that I wanted the medium to hard strategy. Did not want to do the soft to hard. And whatever happened, I was always going to go medium to hard. Unfortunately, I, just like at Monza, when I realised that the ERS deployment was on none, I went for another push lap, hit the curbs out of turn 6, and spun the car and smashed it into a wall. So that's 2 for 2 in quali. I binned it, and it wasn't great. However, I managed to claw my way back through the field, and everything went on to be Gucci. So yeah, as I crossed the line, I did a 29.39, and like I said, I binned it. But 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are away. As you can see, that was only good enough for P17. But no dramas. I'm on the medium tyre, brand new set of medium tyres, as one has already gone off. Just taking it easy into turn 1. Somebody really locks up and slams on the anchors. I was lucky enough then not to get front wing damage. How I didn't get damage, I don't know, but as you can see, there's one already retired. So yeah, I'm currently back of the grid as someone else has gone off. Fingerboy05. My teammate, funny enough, for this race. But yeah, I'm just happy, all back of the bus at the moment, sussing the lay of the land out, and yeah, this is where I binned it in quali. As I went to go down the inside, I tagged the back of the Haas. It's funny there, I tagged the Haas and I spun it right around, just checking to see if I haven't got no wing damage, but that's put me right at the back, 19th of 19th, and I don't know what I'm doing at this point. To be honest, I really don't, but at this point it was head down and see how many moves I can make going forward. As people have gone off, people are lagging. As you can see, there's a massive jump by FCT Adam, I think, and yeah. This lobby was all set up with the presets. I think a lot of people went preset 4, which is the speed variant. I went preset 2, which was the one before maximum downforce. I wanted to be more stable throughout the corners than I did on the long straights. Yes, I kind of paid for it towards the end of the race, but so far so good, and I've gone from P19 to P14 within half a track. I need to clear FCT Adam quite rapidly because you can see he's lagging all over the place, and I did not want to get caught up in anything that he's got going on, as another car has gone off, and don't know what's gone on, to be honest, but one has definitely retired. These curbs are not to be messed with at all. These curbs need to be taken with caution, and one wrong move on these curbs and you're away. You are literally spinning around, right round, baby, right round. And as you can see, coming into turn 10, it's still very, very tricky downhill left hand turn, as another car has gone off, and I've managed to claw my way back up to P12, which isn't bad considering a lap ago I was last. But yeah, it's damage limitation as always, but just I kind of seem to be in these predicaments that I put myself in, and then try my best to come through the field, which if you guys have followed me for a long time, you'll know that that's kind of my thing. Do very, very poorly in qualifying, even bin it at some points, and then come through the field and just finish as high up the grid as I possibly can. I would have finished a lot higher than I currently did. There was an incident I've left in for you guys to see during a safety car, which was absolutely bizarre. That's all I can describe it as, bizarre. Adam Lee behind me is on the softer tyre, so I'm not pushing it, I'm not holding him up, I'm not even getting in his way. He's going to go, or he's not going to go, he's not fast enough at this point, but he will get the DRS, he will then get by me later on. I don't even think it's not on this next DRS as the Haas. I moved up the way because I didn't see the Haas. I saw the Haas spin, I didn't see the Haas ghost, so I moved out the way so I didn't get tagged by the Haas. And yeah, I was quite lucky. It had ghosted, but I didn't realise during the race that it was ghosted. So yeah, I think Adam Lee now is just realising that he's going to wait until the back straight and then get me there. But I wasn't holding him up, I wasn't intentionally slowing him down. He's on the softer tyre, I'm on the medium tyre, but it's up to him to get by me and not the other way around. So yeah, like I said, coming towards the end of lap 4, I'm up to P9 out of P18, which is pretty awesome considering where I was. And yeah, I was up running in P2 at one point, with everybody pitted, etc., and came back out of the pits on P5 on the hard compound, but then something crazy happens and drops me right to the back of the grid again. But I didn't finish there, so it's all good. Like I said, this was the first WOR race. You can call it a pre-season race if you want, or yeah, call it whatever you want, really. But for the first one, especially sussing the game out, especially with the few errors or bugs that are on multiplayer, it wasn't a bad race. I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of the other guys around me didn't do too well, so all in all, I started, I finished. So yeah, I was kind of happy with everything that went on. Safety cars are a little bit ropey still. Managed to gain damage as well to the floor after the coming together under the safety car. As I said, I've looked back through the footage, I've even looked back at the stream, even from the POV of the car behind in race direct, I mean in the theatre mode, sorry, and still don't know what happened. What I do know is that in this game, under a safety car or on your formation lap, if you have cold tyres, you have very, very little grip, and I think the car behind me just lit up his rear tyres and just hit me, and it was all because of my teammate having a car pulls off into the pits. He obviously drives by the car in the pits, and he had the give the place back warning, so he pulls to the right. I carry on going, he slows right down. Everybody else is behind me, slowed right down, because obviously you'll see from my onboard what happens, and yeah. But right now I'm just stuck behind Adam Lee. He's on the softs, and I'm just hoping to stick in his DRS and see where it goes. I know he's gonna have to pit very, very soon, whereas I can go a few laps more. I think I was gonna go to a lap 12, but safety car came out and cut that short. As I said, I'm happy with the race. Don't know if the guys that count were happy with my race. Just hope I did enough to get a seat. I started with 0.5 laps of fuel as well, and I've said it before in other vids, I've said it again. Not 100% sure if the fuel is working properly. I'm not sure if I'm hard enough on the fuel, hard enough on the gas rather, because I seem to be gaining more fuel than I do losing, and I don't know for future league races, what's best to do. I don't know if it's best to really underfuel the car. Maybe even go half a lap under fuel. Obviously, less weight will make you a lot quicker. But then, do I underfuel the car and then have to worry about not gaining any fuel back, which is strange. I know safety cars, you gain a hell of a lot of fuel back, but I don't want to have so much that you then end up with excess fuel like I did at Monza. I had nearly 3 laps worth of extra fuel, and all that weight is just gonna obviously, like Mercedes with the sandbags, just gonna weigh you down. And I don't know. I still don't know what to do. And what I do know is that McLaren. It's because I'm racing. This is McLaren. I do know that Codemasters are going to patch the cars, so these cars will be slower. They will be slower than they are now. They are going to change. Setups obviously will have to be tweaked and everything else that goes with it. That's the main reason why I've not done anything with F1 or F2 setups wise yet. I'm going to have to redo the setups, but I will do as soon as I know what happens with the new patch, because they are going to nerf the cars like they did midway through or at the beginning of 2020 to make them more closer to real life. Obviously, Red Bull, Mercedes will be 1 and 2. I think Mercedes will just edge out Red Bull, regardless of what's going on in the real world at the minute. McLaren is obviously 3rd, but this is an equal race, so none of that matters at the moment, as I'm just trying to stick with in the DRS of Estin, another Welsh lad, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm in a party with CD. CD is also racing. Funny, you'll see a lot of CD this coming league season in BRS. Me and him are teammates in Aston Martin, but he also races in WOR. But he races in the assist tier, whereas I just race in the line tier. So I'm gonna wait and see what happens, and maybe one day, me and CD will get together as teammates in WOR, if I'm lucky enough to get picked for a seat. But didn't get any warnings, didn't get no penalties. I did get a penalty because of the collision under the safety car, which totally wasn't my fault. However, I had to serve that when I had to repit for new tyres and a new wing, so that was really unfortunate. I got held up a lot behind Estin, and that's allowed Fingerboy, my teammate for this race, to get a little bit further down the field. I do manage to cut some time out of him, as obviously he's on the harder tyre, so he can go that a little bit further. Yeah, I can't grumble. First race, it was a social race. I generally thought that it was a race to see what tiers that people are going to get put into later on, but who knows? I'll have to wait and see just on what happens at the end of it. All I know is that I run my own race. Yes, I messed up my own quali. I didn't cause any drama for anyone, so that's a big thing for me. Just running my own race and not getting tangled up and not getting involved with anyone. I did hit the Haas and spun, but that was completely my fault. But yeah, for a first race, for a first official race, with almost a full lobby, one away from having a full lobby, it went really well. Obviously, I would have loved to have been on the podium, and as you can see, I'm running P4 now. A lot more people are going to pit. I do end up in P2, I think, at one point, but as you can see, FGE Panther on those softs, I think he was going on for a 2-stop, obviously providing there was no safety cars, but he was absolutely rapid on those softs, whereas I was just doing my best on worn mediums. I think when the safety car comes out, I think these ended up being around about 50% worn, so I had at least another 3 to 4 laps, and I think I was on about 4% tyre wear per lap, so it would have got me the distance and where I wanted to go, but safety cars intervened, and yeah, there was no point running, pitting later than the safety car, as things need to change, and obviously you need to think on your feet. But 9 laps in, nearly 10 laps in, and everything was all good. But guys, wherever you are in the world today, let me know what you think of the new game. As I've said, online it's not great, but it's not bad either. It is raceable, and I think this was a really decent race all in all. But guys, wherever you are in the world watching this, I hope you take care, hope you're well, and would love to hear from you down below. So let me know what you think. Until next time, guys, catch you later.
Jeff, go on. Go on, Jeff. No, you delete the Twitch stream. Alright, you're busy. What is he doing? Over here? Oh, he's got the picture, he has to give you the position and the thing he has to give to Butcher. Oh my god, the Alpine's just killed you. Well, they're gonna have to, aren't they? You've got to save the 5-second pen, but all the grids together, so you're going to lose out. Wing on. To be honest, Jeff, if I were you, I'd just retire now. What's the point? You've just been taken out for no reason. But there's still that glitch from last year. Remember? They haven't fixed it. That's just unlucky. He was running a good race. It wasn't you. It wasn't the McLaren. It was the Alpine that killed him. He didn't want to get a pen, and you didn't want to get a pen. That's harsh. Is it? Can you show me if you can? I just want to see what it looks like when you're on a straight. Oh yeah, it says. I will do when it comes up. Oh yeah, slightly. Yeah. Yep, he's running a good race. He was on point. I think they should have made the social, say the social races preset. Oh my goodness, sorry, Jeff. Nah, he's a fucking big dude. Neither. You will, you will. BRT, KFC, Serbia's one. Keep your ears up and does he let you go?
This guy has the cheek to do donuts on the line, and he only just crosses it as I come by. So he only won by half. He only won by half a tenth. What happened?
I'll explain while you're driving. So, basically, he's on the safety car, and you know the old glitch from 2020 where if you pass one person, he passes the other, it starts to say illegal overtake? Yeah. Well, Jaff got that on his teammate, so his teammate didn't want to go, and then Jaff didn't want to go. So next minute, the Alpine from behind just puts Jaff into the wall, gives him damage and floor damage.
That is great.
I did a race as well, and I just got.
Oh.
Yeah, I did a race, but it just didn't end well. Really didn't end well. Just they told us about presets 2 minutes before.
Yeah, that is.
I was like, I don't mind doing. Well, I do mind because I don't like it. But I'd rather be told, you know, before.
Yeah.
Preset. Don't tell me when I've been having a little go with my setup. No bang. Because Jaff is not the good teammates. And we was going to try to set up against the setup. See what's better. But unfortunately, Pat's him plan out. Tell you what though, Jaff, I got a very good start in this race. Yeah, and then I picked, what preset did you pick?
Preset.
You picked the top speed one.
I picked it.
I did, and I couldn't. Yeah, I lost it at certain times because apparently the right-hander you can't take flat with it sometimes in a race.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I just didn't want to know. I just think he'd give up, like me. Yeah, I'm not too bothered anyway. I wanted to do it, but it went wrong. I'd made a right gain as well. I'd gained 4 positions on that one. Before tech. Alright. Yeah, Jeff's currently just getting bullied. Another guy in front. For some reason he's bullying him and he's 6 seconds penalties.
Have you guys?
I don't get the point. I'm tired. I give up.
Jeff, how long have you got left? Oh.
Yeah, I don't get it though, Jeff. I don't get why he's not letting you go. Because he's being stupid now, and he's going to cost himself 8 for 9.
Jack, do you want to record the cup career on Thursday? Cool. Right, well, I'm going to head off now. Yeah, you too. Right, see ya.
See you later. Is that actually Paradox in race?
Thank you. I need a moment.
Yeah, bro. How we doing, guys? Oh, mate, yeah.
I've been better.
Wow, what are you saying?
We did a WOR social race. and they decided to tell us 2 minutes before it's preset only.
Ah, that was
Which then
fantastic.
just
The monitor.
Which then just put me on a back foot because I would have known. I actually had a really good start. I was up to P8 and then I spun off a curb.
Yeah, the curbs are cunts.